What up, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, Mr. Robinson here, signing in with you guys. Yeah, trying to put a little bit of extra stuff out there, trying to think of some good topics to bring up. One of them that came to mind was when I was at my Warrant Officer candidate course. And this one just sticks with me. It makes so much sense. But there was a topic that the instructors of the tax that they brought up to our class, and what it was should warrant officers be equally compared to the O grade or general type officers? And what we mean by that is, as a warrant officer, you're in between the enlisted corps and the O grade corps. So literally, you are higher than a sergeant major, but lower than a second lieutenant. So you might have half the years of a sergeant major, but double the amount of years, or triple the amount of years of a second lieutenant. But that by itself is a whole different story and topic by itself. But anyway, to give you an idea of what they were trying to ask us. So I guess this is something that has been for years been discussed in, I guess, Congress or however it may be. And I believe this is the warrant officers across the board, not just Army. But yes, they asked us, they said, should we be equally compared to the O grades? And we're looking at, even now, when you want to look at rank, for example, as a W01, I can't compare you to a second lieutenant, but I can compare you to a first lieutenant. As a CW2, a captain. As a CW3, you become a field grade officer, which is equivalent to a major. That's why I couldn't put second lieutenant in there. So we're both at that rank level field grade officers, but that major will still always outrank that warrant officer. Understanding the differences, warrant officers are technical experts in their field, specified for one specific duty, whereas an O grade officer is more of a generalist. Yes, he does have a branch. A signal officer, for example, 25 Alpha, can be anywhere. You can put him actually in a transportation company. That happens a lot. One of my old company commanders was he was a signal officer, and I was with a trans company. That's what made me bring that up. So their job and responsibility, I would assume, is more vast. So, like I said, the topic was brought up. Should warrant officers be equivalent to the O grades? Now, a discussion was brought up also along with that topic was, should you need a college degree to become a warrant officer? That kind of had a small uproar in the class, because you have a nice amount of warrant officers who've never, I won't say never went to college, because they do recommend you to have some kind of college, so many credits in English, so many credits in this and that, but you don't have to have a degree to become a warrant. But then you have the other side of the room, for example, that have a college degree. It could be an associate's, could be a bachelor's, could be a master's. Let's say majority master's. But it is not a requirement to become a warrant officer. Becoming a warrant is more off of your time of service in your field, and are you trainable to become an expert in your field. So when that question arose, of course, all those who had or have college degrees raised their hand. Yes, you should, because they have college degrees. And all the ones that don't have any secondary education said, no, you shouldn't. Now, this is where the whole topic of should warrant officers be considered equivalent to O-grade officers, and this is how you become equivalent to O-grade officers. Every O-grade officer has to have a degree. They had that program to where you can have 90 credits, but you have to have your degree within you reaching captain. Oh man, got a little dark out here. It's about to start raining. Let me hurry finish this up. So if you make it a requirement for warrant officers to have a degree to become a warrant officer, then you're meeting the requirements to become an O-grade officer. And we meet the requirements when we go through warrant officer candidate course. It's the same curriculum that they have to become an officer. Like if you're going through ROTC or if you're going through OCS, it's the same curriculum. There's a certain curriculum that has to be met, or certain standards have to be met. We meet all those standards going through our curriculum, or we couldn't become commissioned officers on the warrant side. So going through the school and having the secondary education, should warrant officers be equivalent to O-grade officers? Should myself and a first lieutenant salute one another? But then again, it opens up a whole can of worms on, okay, do warrant officers can hold a detachment command? But then it opens up a whole new bag of possibilities to where now you're going to take the warrant out of being a generalist, and he can hold a command bigger than a detachment, because that's what O-grades do. A company commander 9 times out of 10 is a first lieutenant or a captain. So me personally, I do believe that we should be equal to, but I sit on both sides of the fence, devil's advocate always, that yes, we should be equal, but then again, in reality, our jobs are different. Our responsibilities are different. I might be in charge of a section where I have an O-grade, the same comparable rank as me, in charge of a company. A lot more responsibility behind that. A lot more responsibility and weight. And also, on the flip side, you, as a warrant officer, you will never make general, because that's not within your rank structure. The highest you can go is CW5, which is definitely an accomplishment. So just want to bring this discussion up. It's something that's been sitting, on my shoulders. I've been wanting to bring it up as a topic. It was a topic brought up when I was in the warrant officer candidate course. Yeah, can't even spit that out. This is something I want to see or hear from you guys about. I want to see you guys can leave some, stuff down at the bottom. Leave your comments at the bottom about this topic. I'd like to see the tug of war on this, because I want to see how everybody else feels. This is Mr. Robinson signing out. You guys have a good night. If it's daytime where you're at, have a good day, and Godspeed.
Wondered what they'd find. That he ain't gonna jump.